We'd just like to lay everything out, get a visual on everything that we are going to need. Start with a swim, go through the bike, go through the run, wetsuit, goggles, cap, bike shoes, helmet, run shoes, bib, hat, glasses, flat kit, dental box. So, laying it all out. Now she's gonna go into a bag. Save a little space and shove things in places. Body Glide Vaseline. $5. And that's just for racing.
What have we here?
We've got a tornado of food on the counter. Fridge food. So quick rundown as to what is happening. You already saw me pack up all the pantry items that'll last us through our entire trip. What this section is are all our road trip snacks that we're going to be having along the way. So this is not salsa. I have pre-made 2 overnight oats, 2 parfaits, some grapes, boiled eggs, Kodiak cakes pre-made, salads. These will probably be the last bit of greens that we have prior to race day. Tuna packets, cheese sticks, peanut butter for some bananas, hummus, and some ham and cheese for some sandwich fixings. And then all of this is gonna go into the big cooler and won't be touched until we reach our final destination of Chattanooga. I packed the entire pantry and fridge so that when we get to our race destination, this one being Chattanooga, we can get there and just have all our focus on the race, not have to worry about, all right, now we're here, now let's go to find a grocery store and hope that they have what we like. This way, it's already guaranteed. We are bringing what we like, what we've trained with. Having the stress prior to our departure, I think, is better on that end as opposed to having it when we get there. So when we get there, we don't have that added stress. We can just put all our focus to race, getting comfortable in the Airbnb, hopefully getting some relaxing time in and getting off our feet as much as we can.
Of course, it is important to have all of the electronics, camera gear. Gotta make sure to document the journey. Hopefully having some good stories to share when we're done. So get this packed up and one step closer to getting on the road.
Let me tell you, this bike rack is worth its weight in gold. It was an investment and it might take a little muscle putting it on and off. But compared to that last rack we had, I'm not gonna name any brands, but we had 2 fails. Bike came completely off the rack. I never worry about the bikes now. Not to say I don't look in the rearview mirror from time to time. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders knowing that they're nice and secure.
We're almost getting away on the scheduled departure time, but had a lot to do, a little longer work day than planned. But we are heading to Chattanooga. I think it's showing about 13 and a half hours of drive time, so we'll see how we go.
All right, commencing road trip now.
So why do we drive to races versus flying? Well, mostly an easy answer. We don't want to deal with the headache of figuring out bike logistics and all the things that come with flying. Of course, when we went to South Africa, that was a different story. Tri-bike transport was a dream, but
That's the way to go right there.
It's a little pricey if you're racing domestically, so we kind of try to find races that are within driving distance, and for us, we found that 17 hours is driving distance. When we've gone to Florida, Daytona and Claremont, they were both about 17-hour drives. Chattanooga will probably end up being about 14 with stops. But we love road trips just in general. We do it really well. Caitlin makes sure we're well taken care of as far as the food is concerned. She packs it where it's in reach. As being most of the time I'm the navigator, I can get to everything pretty easily, and it's all planned out. We know what we're going to eat at what approximate times. So we just love that. Listen to some good audiobooks, podcasts, music, or just conversation, or sometimes just quiet or talk about the upcoming race. And you know, it works for us. Some people say they could not spend that long in a car with their significant other, but you know, that's just part of our nature that we enjoy.
What makes us work so well.
Another thing that we found works really well for us is driving straight through. And we're leaving, it's evening time. We like to drive during the night because there's less traffic. You don't have to worry about rush hour in the major cities. And really stop and go, getting through gas stations or pit stops doesn't take any time at all. So, you know, it works. Caitlin will probably drive for the first 4 hours. I'll head the back seat here in about an hour or two down the road and take a nap. And then I'll be ready to go and drive, you know, the midnight shift and get us close to sunrise, and then she'll take over and probably take us into Chatty.
It's a system that we found that works really well.
And one more thing is we are leaving a day earlier to have one extra day at the race site. Natasha said if we really want to take things seriously, we need that extra day of rest when we're there. First, to recuperate from the long drive and being seated, but also just to kind of take it all in, acclimate, and not have to rush around.
It takes some planning and prep, but we are on the road. We have everything that we need with us, and no, we do. I'm guaranteeing. I'm putting my stamp on it.
All right.
We've got everything. So heading to Chattanooga, that is our next destination, and we will see you there.